Hi guys, in this video I'm going to share with you how can you maximize your profits and minimize your losses by simply using support and resistance lines. Before we tune into some charts, I want to explain what is support and resistance, and then I'm going to give you some examples how you can use that on the daily basis. By the end of the video you would be able to draw your lines on your daily chart and to know where is the best price to enter a trade and where is the best price to exit the trade. In my opinion, those are the two strongest tools for using on a daily basis, giving us edge in the markets when buying or selling a stock. Support is a price level which is believed to be strong enough and which attracts the buyer to buy cheaper a certain stock instead of paying more money for that stock. The opposite is with resistance. Resistance is a price level which is believed to be strong enough that prevents the stock from further going up. As the price rises more and more on the upside to the resistance level, more sellers are attracted to sell at this price and few buyers are attracted to buy at that point because the price is already high. But before you are able to make any money in the market, you have to be on the right side of the trade. This is very important, and you have to know who is in control in the stock. Is that the buyers or the sellers? Support and resistance would basically give you that understanding, and by simply looking at the chart you would know who is in control and would be able to make decisions easily. So let's go ahead and take a look at this chart, ZTO. ZTO is a stock which I was looking and trading last year, and I am still interested in that stock because it has very strong fundamentals and very nice and clean looking bullish chart. So let's take a look around this area here, because this is a very good example how support and resistance work and where are the best points to buy a stock. So if we focus on that area, that was here the first low and support area which was tested 3 times. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line here. As you see around this area, this is not always the price which is tested. Sometimes the area would be tested a little bit higher and sometimes a little bit lower. For us it is important that we are just focusing in this area and see how the price reacts around that area. So for me at this point, if I see that the stock tests that area around $17, it would be for me great to enter around here that stock, because I would have here very small risk and very high reward. So this means I would be risking here a couple of cents per share for potential couple of dollars per share on the upside, because like I said, this stock has also some great fundamentals as well. So let's say I enter here the stock. I am entering here at a very low point, and as I said, I am just risking a couple of cents. If the stock breaks below the support area, that would be my stop and I would exit that trade. If it continues to go, the best price to exit some of my shares would be the next resistance area. The next resistance area on that chart is the previous high. This is this area. I'm going to draw the line here. This is around 1980. So that was the previous high, and this is acting there as a resistance area. Why is that? This is because around this area some buyers would start thinking about selling their positions, and normally a stock doesn't break right away from that resistance area. Sometimes it consolidates a little bit and breaks further. Sometimes it consolidates and tests the support area again, like in this case. So this is the reason why I am always trying to realize some profits around the resistance area. I don't want to leave my profits on the table. This is why I am realizing some of my profits and leaving the rest just in case the stock continues to go further, because it has some good fundamentals and it is a strong stock, as I said. As we see here, this would have been another possible entry, because this is the 17 support area which was tested the 3rd time, and this could have been a great example for re-entering a trade or adding to a position as the first time with a stop below the support area. Now, as we see here, our resistance area of 1980 is still very significant. Also in this case, the stock consolidated for a little bit, but this time it broke out of this area and made new highs. In this case, now the resistance area is acting as a support. So it turned it into a support now, and this is important because this is an area which I am looking now for entering the stock. After the stock made new highs and started to pull back around that area again, I started looking for an entry because I know this is a very significant point and area where you can start building positions, for example. Now the previous high is acting as a resistance. I'm going to draw a line here. This is the 22.22 area. So this is the previous high, and if you enter here a trade right around the support at $1980, the next possible exit for partial of your position would be the previous high and resistance at $22.22. This is a great area to realize some of your profits, and you can leave the rest of your positions for the long term, for example. And as we see here, this resistance area was rejected. We saw that this 22.22 level was rejected here, and the stock tried to retest the support again. Another example for another entry is this area here. As we see, the stock never tests exactly that price of 1980. It could be a little bit higher. For example, here in this case, this is the 20 area, which is a whole number as well. And this means if I am entering a position, I would never enter my whole position at once. I would start adding to my position. So if I enter a little bit earlier around this area, I would wait and I would see if the stock continues to go down and retest the 1980 area again, which is support, and then I would add there. If the stock continues to go down and breaks the support area, that would be my stop and I would exit that position. If it continues to go up, I have built here a position and I have very small risk and high reward scenario in this case. Like I said, the resistance area is a spot where I would be exiting some of my position, not all, but some of them. And in this case, this resistance area of $22.22 broke right away, but after that it started to consolidate again. Unfortunately, the most of the beginners start to enter the position right at the resistance area at the highs, and then they are wondering why they are giving some profits back, why they're stopped out, and why the stock goes against them right after they enter a position. So if you pull some other charts the next time you start trading, just pay attention to how the price reacts around support and resistance levels. Just draw your lines based on the daily chart and based on the previous highs and lows, and you would start to practice and learn more and see where the best opportunities to enter a stock and not chase at highs. So that's it, guys. I hope that helped you. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that video helped you to have a basic understanding of support and resistance. And I hope you would start looking at those levels the next time you start trading. Stay tuned and thank you.